Hello, Neo family. What's going on? So today we have to talk about a moment that sends ripple through the industry. Wang Gang, the man who literally convinced China State Council 2 decades ago to pivot towards electric vehicle, was just seen at Nio Booth. He wasn't just passing through; he was personally received by CEO William Lee. When the father of NEVs spent time hands-on with a specific company's tech, the market takes notice. He was specifically focused on two crown jewels of NIO R&D, the Tianxing active suspension and steer-by-wire system. So the big question here is that why a former Minister of Science and Technology care about a suspension system? Because this isn't just about a smooth ride, it's about the moat. First, let's talk about the steer-by-wire technology. Skyride. NIO is moving away from mechanical steering column by using digital signals to control the wheels. They are paving the legal and technological road for level 4 autonomous driving. This tech seen in the flagship 89 is a game changer because it allows software defined driving experience. Second, Tianxing full active suspension. Think of this as Bosun's suspension on steroids. It can adjust stiffness and height in milliseconds. This isn't just luxury, it's hardware software integration that competitors are years away from perfecting. Now, let's talk about the financial inflection point. In April 2026, if we will look at the numbers, we just saw NIO report its first ever quarterly adjusted operating profit in the fourth quarter of 2025. Deliveries in 2025 cleared over 326,000 vehicles, a 47% jump. Margin have climbed to 18.1%. Expansion with Onvo and the Firefly sub-brand ramping up. That is the reason why I'm saying that NIO is no longer just a niche luxury player. They are taking the mass market with battery swap infrastructure in this world. They are kind of unique, I would say. But no matter what, bears will point to the stock price swing. But look at the institutional sentiment here. We are seeing a transition from a gas burning startup to profitable tech powerhouse. The visit of Wang Gang is the ultimate seal of approval from the architect of China's EV dominance. It signals that NIO isn't just a car company. They are the national champions of automotive innovation. And if you thought the father of NEVs visiting NIO was a big deal, wait until you see who else was spotted checking out their tech. This is part 2 of our Beijing Auto Show coverage. This is the photo that is going viral across every financial hub in Asia. The BYD president, Wan Fu, I don't know how to say it, the head of world largest EV manufacturer, standing in Nio Booth, and he wasn't there for a photo op. He was there to see the Senzi NX9031. This is Nio's self-developed 5 nanometer mass production autonomous driving chip. When the leader of your biggest competitor comes to your house to see your silicon, you know you have built something they can't ignore. Now let's talk about why this chip is a structural advantage for Neostock. 5 nanometer power. This is the world's first 5 nanometer automotive grade flagship chip. While most of the industry is still catching up, Neo is already mass producing a chip with over 50 billion transistors. And this chip doesn't just process data, it's run the Neo World model, China's first generative embodied driving model. It allows the car to reason through complex traffic scenarios rather than just following a set of hard coded rules. Apart from that, we also just got confirmation that this flagship chip is moving from ultra luxury 89 down into the Lidao L90, which targets 200,000 to 300,000 yuan market. Think about the scale here. CEO William Lee recently confirmed that NIO's in-house chip production has already exceeded 550,000 units. It isn't a lab experiment anymore. It's a massive vertical integration play. The secret to 18% margin, investors often ask, how is NIO reaching profitability while everyone else is in a price war? The answer is that glass case Wang Changfu was looking at. By designing their own chip like the Yanjian LiDAR chip and the Senzi NX9031, NIO is saving hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars per vehicle. They aren't playing the middleman tax to third-party chip maker. This vertical integration is exactly how they pushed their vehicle margin to 18.1% in late 2025, a trend that is continuing into the half of 2026. Now, let's talk about the Q1 numbers. They are officially in, and they are nothing short of spectacular. 83,465 vehicles delivered in first quarter. That is 98.3% increase year over year. Then in March 2026 alone, NIO delivered over 35,000 units. Apart from that, company has also officially crossed 1.1 million cumulative deliveries. And seeing the head of BYD study NIO Tech tells you everything you need to know about where the innovation leadership lies. NIO is no longer just a car company or a lifestyle brand. They are a semiconductor and AI powerhouse that happens to build world-class cars. The stock is currently trading at forward price to sales ratio that frankly doesn't account for this level of technological moat. With rising margins, early signs of sustained profitability, and the global expansion of the battery swap network, the thesis for NIO has never been stronger. And that is the reason why industry isn't just watching NIO anymore. They are trying to figure out how to catch up. And in the end, I would like to say that when rivals start checking out your technology and your vehicles, I would say that this is a great sign and something big is about to happen with the stock and future. So you should also prepare for it. With that said, thank you so much for being here. Steven.